Here, if you take the H2SO4 in methyl plus 2, this can be taken as hydrating agent. Here I take dilute sulfuric acid. Remember, dilute sulfuric acid acts as hydrating agent. It can add the water molecule to the alkene. Alkene can be converted into like C double bond C. If I take this dilute H2SO4, water can be added, break the bond here, H, OH, and we get CH3, CH2OH, alcohol segregate. If I take concentrated sulfuric acid, that is acting as dehydrating agent. It can remove the water. Understood the point? Dilute sulfuric acid acts as hydrating agent. Here in this case, mercury plus to act as catalyst. And concentrated sulfuric acid acts as dehydrating agent in reverse. Ethanol to ethene with concentrated sulfuric acid. So that's all for oxidizing agents. Next, reducing agents you see. I rub this. If you want text, just you once observe this. And I will talk about reducing agent now. You see this, all these are reducing agents. So reducing agents, you can see like they can able to add the hydrogen or they can able to remove the oxygen. That's it, reducing agents. H2 platinum simple addition like C double bond C. When I add this can be converted into one H and H will be added. Addition of hydrogen. In the platinum, you can take palladium or nickel. It may be any one metal. Zinc in HCl also reducing agent. So you see, one problem has been asked in JEE Advanced exam, ZnHCl. What is the problem? This was JEE Advanced 2019 question. See, such a simple question it is. Okay, propyl chloride on reaction zinc and HCl, what is the product? So I told these are reducing agents. They can add the hydrogens. So Zn plus HCl. They can able to, they combine, they can form the ZnCl2 plus H2. These two are combined, they can form ZnCl2 plus H2. So break the bond here, add H and H. So what is the product now? Propane. CH3, CH2, CH3. Propane will get some hydrocarbons we can prepare. Okay, so that's why reagents function is very important. Palladium charcoal. This is Lindlar's catalyst. Lindlar's catalyst used in Rosenmund reduction. Used in Rosenmund reduction. And palladium charcoal, when we add to the alkene, it can form alkyne, it can form cis alkene. Sodium liquid ammonia, if we add, we get trans alkene. Yes or no? Alkyne. When we add these to palladium charcoal and sodium liquid ammonia, in alkyne chapter, first method, first chemical property, and alkene preparation methods. You can see palladium charcoal, when we add, it can form a cis alkene. To alkene I am talking about. To alkyne, this is alkyne. When I take the sodium liquid ammonia, and if I take this palladium charcoal, Lindlar's catalyst, this can form cis alkene, this can form trans alkene. This also asked in previous JEE examination. But only difference is what? Reagent. There is difference, we get different configurations. So lithium aluminum hydride is strong reducing agent. Sodium borohydride is a mild reducing agent. Mild reducing agent, it is strong reducing agents. So many functions are there, these two are very, very important. Reducing agents. And this is diisobutyl aluminum hydride. This is also said to be DIBALH. DIBALH. Diisobutyl aluminum hydride. Strong reducing agent. It can reduce nitriles into aldehydes and also esters into aldehydes. Both can be converted. And this is zinc amalgam. This is in which reaction used? Clemmensen reduction. Clemmensen reduction function is what? C double bond O group. C double bond O group can be converted into CH2 with Clemmensen reducing agent called as zinc amalgam in HCl. This is Wolff-Kishner reduction. Wolff-Kishner reduction same function. C double bond group into CH2. but this is an acidic medium, this is basic medium. Okay, and sodium in liquid I just now told you, reducing agent. Okay, so these are the reducing agents we have used in the function. Next one is halogenating agents. Halogenating agents are, in the name itself it is giving that halogenating agent. They can substitute any group with halogen. Normally with alcohols, if I take RCH2OH or RCH2COOH, this is carboxylic acid, is alcohol. If I take this PCl3 or SOCl2, if you take any one reagent, these are halogenating, means what they will do is OH group can be replaced with Cl in RCH2Cl. Here also OH group will be replaced with Cl, that is RCH2COCl. That's it. OH group can be replaced with Cl. Here also OH group replaced with Cl. If I take Cl, it is Cl. If I take Br, PBr3, I will get Br. PI3, I will get I3. So these three are very important reagents: PCl3, PBr3, SOCl2, PCl5, halogenating agents. And also metals. These metals also plays very important role in organic chemistry. Sodium. All the acids, all organic acids, they can react with sodium and they can liberate hydrogen gas. Like alcohol, this can react with sodium. It can form RCH2CO minus, sodium alkoxide plus half H2 gas. This also reacts with sodium. It can form RCH2O minus Na plus half H2 gas. Similarly, phenol. Phenol can react sodium. It can form sodium phenoxide plus half H2 gas. You see? Understood? So sodium metal, it can react not only sodium metal, aluminum. You can take any strong metals, sodium, potassium, every metal. They can react with all organic acids. Organic acids are what? Alcohols, phenols, carboxylic acids. These three are organic acids. They can react with sodium and they can liberate the hydrogen gas. This is one of the evidence for the acidic nature of the organic acids. Sodium dry ether. See the difference between the sodium metal and sodium dry ether. Sodium dry ether where we use? What's the reaction? What's the reaction? Okay. A magnesium ether. Magnesium ether symbol is what? Haloalkanes react with magnesium. It can form RMgX. What is the name of RMgX? Grignard reagent. Starting method of preparation of Grignard reagent. If you want to prepare Grignard reagent, haloalkanes react with magnesium, it can form Grignard reagent. Zinc is what? Dehalogenating agent. Dehalogenating. It can remove the halogens. Okay. This is halogenating agent. These are dehalogenating agents. Like if you are having the two halogen atoms attached to one molecule, it can remove. It can form the alkene. For example, I will take this CH3CH Br, CH2Br. If I take the zinc here, this Br2 is eliminated as ZnBr2. Zinc bromide is eliminated. Means two halogen atoms are eliminated in the presence of zinc. That's why zinc is said to be dehalogenating agent, and these are said to be halogenating agents. It can substitute the halogen. It can remove the halogens. Okay, and resulting what we get the product? Alkene CH3 CH double bond CH. And these are decarboxylic agent, means it can remove the carboxylic acids. If I take this sodium benzoate, if I take NaOH and CaO, it can remove the Na2CO. Decarboxylating agent means removal of carbon dioxide. Here carbon dioxide is eliminated in the form of sodium carbonate. Na2CO3 is eliminated. And remaining this H. This H will be added in the phenyl ring. It can form the benzene. Okay. So this way, functioning of the reagents is very important. If you understand the functioning, then you become master in organic chemistry. Then how to understand the functioning? By practicing with so many examples. First practice the equations which are given in NCERT textbook, then solve NCERT exemplar, then go for any one reference book which can build your concept in organic chemistry. You can become the master in organic chemistry. Don't buy hard the alkyl reactions, understand the functions. Now I'll tell you one reaction by mentioning all the reagents. I have given a few reagents. There are so many reagents are there in organic chemistry. I mentioned only few. I will tell you simple reaction. You see, this is asked in JEE Advanced 2019. You try to solve this. So this was one problem which is asked in JEE 2009. Here you can see reactant is only one. One reactant is given, but how many reagents you can see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reagents are given. So unless you understand the functioning of these 6 reagents, you cannot able to convert that reactant into product. You should know the functioning of each and every reagent. Then only you can able to convert that into S product or Q or S. Now let us understand one by one. I will convert this. So this molecule, here you have to imagine that this is a carbon. Here we have carbon next carbon. So this is C triple bond CH2 OH, and here OMe group is there. OMe. Okay. So this on reaction with mercury plus 2 in dilute H2SO4. So can you tell me what is the functioning of this dilute H2SO4? Dilute H2SO4 act as hydrating agent. Hg plus 2 mercury plus 2 act as catalyst. Hydrating agent means it can add the water. So break the bond here, add according to Markovnikov rule. So this becomes more stable carbocation. So here I can add OH, H. So the product is COH double bond CH, CH3 and ON. This is enol, en alcohol. En plus ol, enol. Enol can be tautomerized into ketone. Ketone tautomerism here. C double bond O. This H will be transferred to here, and we write CH2, CH2. Sorry, it is CH2OH, CH2, CH2OH, and this is OMe. Okay. Now second is what? Silver nitrate NH4OH. What is this? Ammonical silver nitrate, called as Tollens reagent. What is the functioning of Tollens reagent? It is a mild oxidizing agent. Mild oxidizing agent, they can oxidize primary alcohol group into aldehydes. Okay, they can able to here CH3, that is silver nitrate. Sorry, silver nitrate of Tollens reagent. They can convert. So this is CHO, not writing. That is CH2. This is CHO. CH2. So Tollens reagent can be convert aldehydes into carboxylic acids. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is CHO actually. CHO, CHO. So Tollens reagent can convert aldehyde group into carboxylic acids. Okay, so I can write the product here. C double bond O, CH2, CH2, COOH, and OMe. This next zinc amalgam in HCl, Clemmensen reduction. Clemmensen reduction converts C double bond O group into CH2 group. This group can be converted zinc amalgam in HCl convert into CH2, COOH, and here it is without. This is said to be Q. This is a Q product. Okay. Next is what? SOCl10 pyridine, chlorinating agent. It can replace OH with Cl, chlorinating agents. So I write here SOCl2, OMe, 1, 2, 3 carbons, C double bond O, Cl. Okay. Next is what? AlCl3. AlCl3 can make it elimination of Cl. It can chlorinic acid. It can remove the chlorine as AlCl4 minus. This Cl is completely eliminated as Cl minus. Then it can generate the positive charge here. If it generates a positive carbocation, this involves in intramolecular cyclization. Okay. So if you undergo cyclization 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 6 carbons together it can form 6-member ring here. And we get C double bond group here and O empty. This is said to be R. Okay. So this can form the after formation of R. Next zinc amalgam in HCl. Again this act as what? Clemmensen reduction. Clemmensen reduction functioning is what? It can convert C double bond O group into CH2. So where we have CH double bond O here. So that C double bond O group on reacting with zinc amalgam in HCl, we can get the product OMe and this is final product S. Okay. So this way we can easily convert reactant product when you understand the functioning of the reagent. Don't by heart the chemical reactions in organic chemistry. Understand the functioning of the reagent so that you can able to convert. One reactant we have converted how many reactants you can see. These many molecules we are converted from one molecule when you know the functioning of the reagents. Okay. So this is one example which illustrates about the how much reagents, organic reagents are important in the organic chemistry. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, share to your friends and don't forget to subscribe. If any doubts are there, if you have any doubts in any one topic, you mention in the comment box. I will try to make a video about that, and thank you.